Now you described acting as a pimp and hoe game. Explain that.
Well, no, well, I say this business is a pimp and hoe game. I mean, it's like at agencies in the old days, did you know that they talked about actors, right? To say that they're in our stables. Is that actually use the word, heard of the word stables?
Yeah, it's a pimp term.
Yeah, we're in the stables.
Yeah.
And I had an argument with an agent of mine once because at a certain point, people were calling me because they knew my work and were bringing the work to the agent, And I said to the agent, I said to him, it's like, I appreciate the work that you're doing, but I'm bringing a lot of work to you guys, and I said, this is a pimp and hoe game. I said, but, I don't look good in fishnets and pumps. And so why don't you get out in the corner and bring something to me? And the agent at the time was not happy with what I said, but he had to admit that what I said was true.
Well, you said something interesting in an interview that you did recently, and you said that that a lot of times people want success more than they want self-respect. And sometimes you get the success, but knowing the price that you paid for it, you choke on it for the rest of your life. We talked about how early in your career you played a gay character. And, I've had interesting conversations with people over the years where, they felt that, as a black actor, for you to reach the next level, you have to dress up, as a woman and drag and, kind of undermine the male masculinity that, that people pride themselves in. Did you ever feel at times that, okay, I just can't take this character because I'm going to lose my own self-respect by doing this?
Not only in the past, but recently. I mean,
Okay.
It's, what can I say? It's important to distinguish the difference between the battle and the war. Sometimes, I play chess. I love chess. And sometimes you have to lose a battle to win the war. But I think you have to be selective in terms of what battles you choose to lose. Because when you do a film, it lives far past your lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You're known by what people see. And so you want to leave a legacy that's the compromises are less than the accomplishments. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So you turned down roles because you just felt like, okay, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night if I do this.
Sleep is very important.
Right. Being in the industry now 40 plus years, we're now at a very interesting time with the whole Me Too movement. You have people like Harvey Weinstein that at one point was at the top of his game, head of a big production house. Now he's filing for bankruptcy. He's fighting he's trying to stay out of prison. And you've said that you've seen situations where women have exchanged sexual favors for roles in movies and so forth. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, first of all, I don't think a man should approach any woman in a disrespectful way, whether it's touching her or any kind of verbal abuse or a verbal insult on any level. That should not happen. And I think people who do that should be punished for it, and they are. So I think that that's very, very important. On the other side of the scale, I have witnessed very powerful men in this industry being approached by women in a way that, how can I say, that the man knows that he can have anything he wants. And I think it comes out of desperation. And today it's even, I mean, people do things on, I used to look online and see people doing things, I mean, that you couldn't imagine people would have done 20 years ago in terms of public for attention and fame. Mm-hmm. I mean, multiple sex partners doing, and they get recognition, but, you know, I'll tell you a funny thing that happened to me. This was like 2 or 3 years ago now. And I'm not one of the big guys. I'm just telling you that's what happened. I'm in Trader Joe's and I'm shopping. And this girl in her 20s or early 30s comes up to me and says, "Oh, you're Bill Duke the actor, you know. I love your movies, etc." I said, "Thank you very much." So I go around the corner to another aisle to shop, and she comes up to me. She says, "I'm not trying to be rude, but you would make a great candidate for friends with benefits." Now, I'm not joking, man. I had never heard this term in my life. I'm in my 70s. I don't know that language, right? So I look at her and I said to her, "Are you talking about my Social Security benefits?" She looks at me for, it seemed like a minute, and just walked away. I went home and told my daughter what happened, and my daughter laughed at me for at least 3 minutes. I never heard the term before, so.